So you're shopping for a luxury kitchen appliance package, and you've arrived at an impasse that a lot of customers have. You're between JennAir and Thermador, and you just don't know which way to go. Today we're going to talk about why you would pick one or the other, not necessarily what's better or what's worse, but each brand does something a little bit different than the other. So starting here in JennAir, what we're going to talk about are their two design expressions mostly. They have the Rise line, which is a much more traditional look, a much more industrial, more robust. So they have the cross-braided handles here, the big standoffs that come off the face of the unit, whether it be a range, a wall oven, what have you. The brass accents have been very, very popular with the design community and customers all the same. The Rise line outsells the Noir line here in the Pittsburgh region by a large margin. This is a much more Pittsburgh-looking appliance. But that Noir appliance is for the customer who has a much more contemporary styling, a lot of 90-degree angles, a lot of corners, a lot of black glass. So you'll see in the Noir line a lot more black than you'll see stainless, especially when it comes to the cooking appliances. But you know, even the knob styles are different. The grate styles are different. It really is a design expression. That's why they call it a design expression. Let's go back and look at some of the Rise refrigeration and wall ovens to see some examples of their design. So standing here in our beautiful Jack's JennAir display, we have our Rise V2 double wall oven. You can see here we have it flush installed. No, it does not come with the LED lights surrounding it, but I'm sure your cabinet company can look into that for you. But you have those same signature handles with the cross braiding on it as we saw in that range over there. Big, large viewing windows on the front of the oven, and then the Rebel J logo down at the bottom. Very simplistic, very clean. In the old days, they had JennAir written out very large on a black background placard, and it was very, very dated. And this was their re-arrival into the industry, and they've done a great job. All of their wall-mounted appliances, their wall ovens, their coffee machines, steam ovens, microwaves, things of that nature, all of them are flush install capable. That's a huge thing in today's market. People want flush appliances. And speaking of flush, we have over here, they aren't the Rise style. These are actually JennAir's leather cut panels that they provide. They have 5 different finishes that are available. Limited run, there's only so many of each. But these are the 30-inch fridge and freezer columns, and they are flush install, not capable, but they only install flush. You can customize your fridge and your freezer to be as wide or as narrow as you would want them to be within the nominations that JennAir offers, 18, 24, 30, and 36. All fridge columns have the interior water dispenser. All freezers have an ice maker. The design here is that obsidian interior and that LED surround lighting. That is what people look at when you open their products, is that interior. Everybody loves the interior. The arrangement of the space, obviously, it is a very high capacity machine because of how wide and how tall it is. And they have triple zone cooling. So in the fridge and in the freezer, 3 different temperature settings. So not just design, there are some feature and function. Here we have a 48-inch side-by-side in the Rise line with the door panel kit. Now, this is a strange take. They are not columns. It is actually all one appliance, ready to take full height door panels to simulate the look of the columns, but still has that beautiful obsidian interior. 30 cubic feet in a 48-inch refrigerator space. So a really, really great price point in comparison to doing 2 separate columns in any brand, really, even versus its own, JennAir. Rounding the corner here, we have some more Rise wall cooking, dishwashing, and we come into a nice lineup of what you would see a Noir application in. All 24-inch wall-mounted appliances. So in this application, we have a 24-inch wall oven, a 24-inch steam oven with warming drawer, a 24-inch microwave with a warming drawer, and a 24-inch coffee with a warming drawer. Coming up on this wall oven in the Noir design expression, you see what I'm talking about with a lot of 90-degree angles here on the handle where the glass meets that stainless pane, and that edge-to-edge door glass with that black glass control panel. Really a beautiful design, but very, very contemporary, very eclectic. This isn't for a customer who wants that big, industrious-looking, commercial-looking kitchen. This is somebody who is very minimalist. This is somebody who is very modern. So in the Pittsburgh market, we sell a lot less than the Rise, but every single product is available, both Rise and Noir style. Such as looking at that column set. We had a 30-inch and a 30-inch side-by-side over there. We can make that same 60-inch footprint with a 36 and a 24 with that 90-degree angled Noir handle kit on those door panels. So again, a much more modern take on appliances. not JennAir's traditional look. They really wanted to push the envelope with the relaunch a couple of years ago, and Noir and Rise definitely did that. And they even brought Rise into their freestanding appliance selection. So luxury doesn't necessarily have to mean big built-in refrigerators, built-in wall ovens, big pro style ranges. You can still get a great JennAir product in a freestanding refrigerator, a 30-inch slide-in range, an over-the-range microwave, and a dishwasher. So, I mean, you really could build a package regardless of your budget within that JennAir brand and within whatever design expression you choose. Now that we've covered JennAir, we're going to head over to Thermador and compare it to what we talked about in the JennAir line. So when we're talking about luxury, the name Thermador is going to come up. It almost always does. In comparison to JennAir, a lot of the products are priced very similarly, but there's a lot of segments that Thermador is going to offer something that not only JennAir, but a lot of brands don't offer at all. This is one of them. I'm standing in front of it. A 60-inch dual fuel range. We only carry here at Dawn's 3 brands that make a 60-inch range at all. So the competition is very small in that segment. But this packs a lot of punch. The unit we're looking at here is just a 36-inch and 30-inch oven cavity into a 60-inch footprint. So you'll see the cavities and the doors are offset. They are not equal like the other 60-inch ranges that we carry. If you were electing for a more specialty type of cooking, you can also get the Pro Grand Steam 60-inch range that'll have the 36-inch range oven, a full steam and convection wall oven underneath your range with a warming drawer under it. So really all of your cooking in the entire kitchen outside of a microwave will be in one spot. Their claim to fame is the star burner. That's what people get excited about. It's not just to look pretty. It's not just the fun thing. It's not just marketing. That flame's going to follow the path of that burner, so you're going to have a lot more in and out heat in comparison to your traditional round burner. But it goes far beyond the burners. Thermador isn't just for cooks only because of their cooktop burners. There's a lot of different applications that they can offer. Having range tops, pro style ranges, they have ranges that are counter depth, not just that commercial depth. Grand version like we're looking at, they also offer Pro Harmony. That's a little bit shallower, a little more European and built-in. They are huge in induction. They have the only full-service induction cooktop in the industry where you can put your pan anywhere and it knows where it is. Up to 6 pans on a 36-inch cooktop. They have gas drop-in cooktops. They have gas range tops. They're wall ovens. There's so many different applications of them. You actually can do a wall oven, single or double, drop-down door or side swing, hinged to whatever side you choose. You can do a steam combo oven. You can do a microwave combo oven, a speed combo oven, or even a triple combo with a microwave, a wall oven, and a warming drawer all in one appliance. And the beautiful thing is on all those products, the micro combos, the speed combos, they are modular. They have 2 separate control panels. They do wire together as one appliance, but they actually are modular. Beyond that, they have 2 design expressions too, although they are not as radically different as we saw in JennAir. They have Masterpiece, which is a simpler, more tubular handle with all electronic controls. When you move over into Professional, you're going to see the big rounded handles like on the range that we saw here, and knobs. Knobs on wall ovens are a very big ask these days. Customers want it. They think it's more reliable. In some cases it is, but it's really a design expression at the end of the day. So Professional and Masterpiece are the 2 designs that you can get. Moving on to refrigeration, they offer a lot of things, not only that JennAir does, but almost every other brand does. And their claim to fame now is their new bottom mount refrigeration. They offer 42-inch and 48-inch French door refrigerators, which there's only 2 or 3 other French door refrigerators out there in a 48-inch width. They all can fully integrate. They can come pre-fitted with stainless or take custom panels. So design expression wise, if you're not trying to do a side-by-side with columns, you can pack a lot of punch into a 42 or a 48-inch footprint without having to go way beyond that and do 2 separate appliances. So a lot of different applications there. Moving through into the more specialty appliances, they have microwave drawers the same way every other brand does, 24-inch and 30-inch. Warming drawers, panel ready or stainless, under counter refrigeration. They offer a lot of the same things that the other brands do, but at the end of the day, when it comes to the conversation of Thermador versus JennAir, JennAir really is a more design-centric appliance brand. Thermador is a more cook-centric appliance brand. So I'm not saying cooks can't buy JennAir, and I'm not saying people who love design are going to buy Thermador. But at the end of the day, if you want to look at the true difference outside of cost, that's what it comes down to. Thermador is built for the home cook. JennAir is built for somebody who wants to look at something beautiful every day.